So here we have another men's singles match. It's Germany versus Spain, the host, and the yellow top German is no doubt the clear favourite. And if you haven't joined us before,
on my right, SPITKO, Germany. On my left, LONGO, Spain.
If you haven't been before, I felt that any drift that's in this stadium is definitely from behind SPITKO and a bit from our right to left as we look at it. So watch out for the long shots coming out of court at the bottom of the screen, and the stuff being held up a little bit in the breeze at the top. Immediately, it's an excellent smash by SPITKO. He didn't give it enough chance in the air. Straight down and very good. 2-love. Good start for the German. He's already warmed up, as I said. He's got used to this court already in an earlier, well, the first round of the doubles, where he managed to beat a Dutch pair with his partner Michael Fuchs. Well, this is a bit of a procession at the moment. 5-love to SPITKO. We knew he was favourite, but Longo has got to do something to break this run. Consecutive points. It's all about momentum, and there's another one that's out. Goodness, 6 in a row. Not even got on the score sheet after a couple of minutes play. It's very difficult mentally. And that's in. 7-love. This is an amazing start for Germany's Roman SPITKO. And there's not much at the moment that Longo can appear to do about it. SPITKO's got, that's the way to do it. First point.
Service over, 1-7.
Caught the top of the net, and there was no way that was going to be responded to. There you go. Very good. And the second point, and the Spanish crowd love it.
2-7. Service over. 8-2.
It's a difficult shot, that. This really, really big round. It's almost sort of over the top of the head, when in fact beyond the top of the head. It's almost left shoulder by the time he strikes that shuttle. Big smash, well taken.
11-3.
Oh yeah, well intercepted. Nice play by Carlos Longo. That'll give him a little bit of encouragement. He's still 3-8 behind in this opening game. And that was good too. Lovely stab play.
3.
Watching it like a hawk, he moved forward as soon as it left the racket and face from the serve. Nicely played. SPITKO was really caught
4-9
on the back heel there, and perhaps should have even left it. That is as bad a miss hit as we've seen. It was just extraordinary. Closed his eyes, did he? Well, you can see from the replay that it might have even gone out.
Service over. 10-5.
I must say, SPITKO is playing those centre shots really, really well. Aiming at the body, Forcing Longo then on that occasion just to duck out of it, hoping it's long. It didn't.
Hey! Service over, 6-10.
That is over. 4-60.
Service over.
Okay, well that is the interval at this first game, and Roman Spitko went into a super lead of 6-love at the start of this, so it's not surprising that at this interval stage we're looking at 11-6 to him. I think it's really no more than we expected. Klenitz there is the coach for Germany, and Roberto Nevelon is the coach for Carlos Longo. Our umpire is
Court 2,
Stephen
20 seconds.
Temple,
Court 2, 20 seconds.
keeping a good eye on proceedings. Of course, they're always very, very fair, these badminton players. Cut above the normal crowd.
That is over.
This is the World Championships. This is a big opening match. Spitko versus Longo. Spitko in service in this first game. He's 11-6 in the lead.
That is over.
12-6.
8.5.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the second point that Longo has managed to win with the net cord coming into play.
21.5.
Well, he's done well. 7-12. Needs a couple of cheap points here. Good defense. He's really rushing around everywhere. There's no anticipation, but his energy is rewarded with another point, so that's 8-12. But you can just hear the almost panic steps. Very, very fast on his feet, but he really is rushing around all over the place. Saved well, that's 2. 2 in a row, that's 9-12. Smiles to each other from the Spanish coaching bench right in front of me. They're obviously quite pleased with the fight back. And that's well called, well thought out. And that's 4 points in a row now.
10-12.
And that's excellent from Carlos Longo. Spanish crowd fully appreciating this fight. A lot of heart here. May not have the level of skills, but he's certainly fighting. Oh, and just couldn't quite get to that.
Service over. 13-10.
So busy movement, and there it failed him. Nice little touch by Spitko. 16 feathers in that shuttle. Now that was a very good shot. That's the best smash we've seen from Carlos Longo. Not a great deal of pace on it, but it was very, very well placed. And Spitko couldn't reach it. Back to within 2.
Service over. 14-11.
That was unlucky by Longo that time.
11.
A net cord forced him to put the shuttle high, and then Spitko had no trouble dealing with it, so it's 15-11. dear. That's a big
16,
shame.
11.
Longo had it all there. He's so frustrated with that. Opened up the court, set up the point to kill, and couldn't make it.
5-2.
So a change, I think, of shuttle here. I saw a feather just drop out after it touched the net.
Play, please.
So on with the first game at 16-11. Longo did well there, but not quite high enough at the net.
11.
He did really well to retrieve that shuttle that went straight into his body. Oh yeah, that's good, right on the line. But it might even have been inside the line. It was a very, very good shot.
Service over. 18-12.
SPITKO then 3 points away from this opening game. Certainly deserves it. My reckoning, he's played the more aggressive game. He's had his opponent moving and making the errors, and they're unforced errors.
19-12.
So 2 points now to the first game. As I said, Longo is working so hard, but when it comes to the crunch, it's not converting. Except on this occasion.
Service over. 13-19.
And that is 20, and it's game point then to Roman SPITKO of Germany. It's going to be a fairly academic moment, I think, although I have said that a few times in matches and found that they've gone further and further along the line, but not this time. It is Roman SPITKO who takes the opening game by 21-13. And really, that's as exactly as we expected. The rankings suggest it. 21-13 SPITKO, and there's no doubt that Longo made significantly more errors. SPITKO had a lot more variety of shot. He played those the important shots better. That was well in. You see the replay of that particular. Yeah, it's well done. Closed the wrist on it beautifully there. We are mid match. Lots of animated instructions from Roberto Navolon. A little touch of support there from Kranitz to keep it going. A change of ends, 2 minutes just up, and we'll be underway in a couple of moments. Some great matches in prospect in these Madrid World Championships. Some wonderful players here on show, all the top ranked as you'd expect in the world, focusing on this one.
Second game.
So here we go then. Second game. It's
Play.
SPITKO to serve.
9-11.
There's blood to Spain.
1-love.
Service over. 12-9.
2.
2 love.
Love is over. 10, 12.
That's out of court from Longo, so it's 1-2.
11, 12.
Spitko getting a little bit anxious there. He's been in control, but when you snatch at the shuttle like that, that just shows a bit of anxiety. Stay calm, but aggressive.
4-1.
Yes, that was on the line. Oh, Spitko doesn't like the call, but quite right. Stephen Temple said it was on the line, and absolutely firm about that. Well umpired. Calls it to the Spanish player, Carlos Longo, 4-1. That's good, that's on at 5-1, and Carlos Longo, all his energy, all his activity around the court, he really does. He looks a little bit heavy on the feet, but he moves very, very fast. There's a lot of action at his end. You can hear the feet. It's all Longos now at 6-1.
6-1.
And Spitko, after that net cord that went good from the service, is just a little bit phased by it. He's got to put that behind him, get on with the match. And the Spanish bench looked pretty happy about that. At 6-1, why not? That's a poor backhand. This time from Longo.
6.
Easily taken care of by Spitko. He goes to 2-6. Now we'll see some fight, I'm sure. What was that call? He's really, I think he's going to ask him to calm down. What was all that about? Well, there's some interesting thing. Yes, that was just long. And a point there from Spitko also gets the point.
4-6.
He's a fiery little chap, isn't he, Roman Spitko? Not so little. Very tall.
21-5, 21-12.
And that is long as well. So he's now pulled it back to 5-6 after being 6-love down, or 6-1 down, shall I say. It's now at 5-6. And he's having a word from Stephen Temple, telling him to just calm down a little bit, get on the game. A little bit of sportsmanship required here. All good for the battle. That's half court, and that's dead. Goodness. That's a poor shot from Spitko. I know he was struggling at the net, but I think his mind is elsewhere at the moment. He's really struggling to focus. At 7-5, Longo could take advantage of it. And again, yes. Good aggression from Longo. In fact, he had choices of putting the clear in or making the smash. He chose the clear and then finished it off with a couple of smashes. Good work at 8-5. Fails at the net this time.
6-8.
I think the coach might have a little word with Mr. Spitko in a while. When we get to 11, he'll be telling him to calm down, focus on his game, get on with it. He's got 2 points now to make up in the second game. And that's in. It's off the net. It's an amazing shot, really. Wow. And there's no doubt that Spitko is getting spoken to by his coaches even from a distance. As we see this replay, and look at that. How on earth did that cross the net and stay in play? Bit of luck there for Longo, but that's wide. But he's He's playing well. He's playing much more positive this game, but SPITKO is actually not doing himself any favours by getting a little bit upset by calls. That is what, yeah, it's called wide. It wasn't long. It was wide. So back to within 1 point now. SPITKO trying to regain composure and form. Punch there. He's still very aggressive. Discussion on the Spanish bench. And that is out. So Longo goes into the halfway point, or just about the halfway point, in the lead in the second game. And now he goes definitely into the lead with an 11-9 scoreline in this second game. And I tell you, he is really, really determined. SPITKO is his own worst enemy in the first part of that second game, and now he's being spoken to. There you can see there's frustration. You've got to just get on with it. You just can't allow any of the points to interfere with your concentration. Much more positive body language from Longo's corner. Not exactly a boxing match, is it? But you seem to think so. Fencing more, I think, with the
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Movement of those feet. You have a look at the way they really work so well. Balance of the feet.
11-9, play.
Anyway, lots of speed around the court, that's for sure. 11-9, and it's Spain with the service, just missed that one. 11-10, 11.
Over 10-11.
SPITKO was not in a good position if that had gone over. And he's still not settled in this game.
12-10.
Isn't it funny how some athletes can beat themselves? He's got all the talent. All the talent, he's got all the athletic ability to really steamroller this game, but he's just finding it a little hard to keep concentrating. That's better. Good net touches, and then forces the poor response from Longo. Easy smash. Leveled up now then at 12-all, second game. And again, it was a poor backhand from Longo.
13-12.
It's not exactly an unforced error, but it was a gift. And that was out. SPITKO plays a really poor shot there. He had the point won. Gave it away. Extraordinary. Levels at 13.
Out. Service over. 14-13.
Not great badminton, I'm afraid, at the moment. There are lots of errors littering this match. SPITKO thought about leaving it, kept the rally going, and good saving. Oh, there, yes, that is excellent play by Longo. He had that point by the scruff of the neck, kept the pressure on and did extremely well to finish it off into the body of SPITKO. Good play. Well, that was an unforced error. SPITKO,
14.
I mean, Longo has not put many long services in, but SPITKO was right up to that. Got a bit anxious and put it into the net. So Spain take the lead in this second game. only temporarily.
Service over, 15 all.
It needs more precision than that from Longo. Once you decide on the shot, you've got to make it really, really tight, and it wasn't tight there at all. Look at that, so much height on the net. SPITKO had no problems. So, the favourite ranked 67 places above his opponent. The yellow top, SPITKO, now starting to make a little bit of ground up, and definitely it's happening at 17-15. Once he finds a bit of rhythm, I'm sure he'll just cruise home. And there's another point. There we go, 18-15. And it's going to be very difficult for Longo to get back in this now. He's fought a very brave game. He lost the first 21-13, so that was a little bit of a whitewash. It was not a great game, but he's put in a much, much better fight. And that was wide. He's picked up a point there at 16-18. So he's still in this.
16-18.
Spanish supporters here trying to encourage their boy. And that is a point to SPITKO. Another unforced error now, within 2 points of taking this match. And that is out, and it's 20-16, and that is match point to Germany's Roman SPITKO. Oh, now, faces of oh, that's a great pickup, still not done. And it's good, right there. Oh, excellent. Lovely play by Carlos Longo. He's got the service back, and he's got 17-20. Now this is where he needs to concentrate and get that little run. 3 in a row will force the deuce. Lee half court. Yeah, it's not good enough, and that is the match. Roman SPITKO takes it with a big smash to finish off. And Carlos Longo acknowledges the crowd, saying thanks a lot for your support, not quite good enough. And the form book rules.
Match won by Roman SPITKO. The
ranked 43 player, Roman SPITKO, beats the 110 player in the world, Carlos Longo, by 21-13, 21-17.